Alright. Hello. We're back. Been a long few days, but survived the -6 degree weather, Fahrenheit, and kept my animals alive. Well, -1, we lost one, but I consider that a win. And now we're back to BDO. Let's back out of here. I've been doing things. So, here's the life skill update. Or the Vengeancer update. We're Guru in 6. So, gathering, fishing, hunting, cooking, alchemy, and processing. I did push the alchemy all the way up. I think it said that last time. Or at least I was working on it. But I went ahead and Guru'd it. And there's what we're at. I've been working on training. I haven't done any fishing, which is costing me silver, but it's an investment. I am pushing training to Guru next week, actually, probably tonight's maintenance. I know I'm a day late. I think we're going to be getting 100% life skill boosts. It's 100% mount right now, so I've just been training horses like crazy. And Imperial, I'm trying to get the phthalites because that would be nice. But it's to a point now where if you've got close to like high master to Guru, you can get 2,000 mastery pretty easy. And I haven't enhanced any of these pre-owns. They're all the equivalent of Manos. And I still haven't managed to enhance another pen yet, so we got 6 fails now. But I have figured some things out, and you see I've got a couple things here. So let's do this first. So I've been breeding these horses. Yes, you guys are lucky. I got an Imperial steed. We're going to call you Impy. And we're going to call you, what can we call you? Blau. That's German for blue, if I remember correctly. The Imperial steed is fantastic because you need 4 phthalites for the lamp for the Forest Path Wagon. You need 4 phthalites. You get those by Imperialing horses, tier 6 through tier 9. I don't think tier 10s give you any, so if you want to do that, you need 4 of those, small chance. And then you need the Lumen Trace, which you get by Imperialing Imperial Steeds at a small chance. So, we need tons of Imperial Steeds, and we need tons of horses. And hopefully, I can get those. But the Imperial Steed is a good thing. Here is this throwaway tier 6 female. We Imperial. Not very much money. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Because if you register at the market, you get almost double. But if you look, you got marketplace tax, and you have somebody else has to buy it. So Imperialing is guaranteed, and it's a chance for the phthalite. So phthalites are good. This one no longer has. There's my phone going off. Hopefully the mic didn't pick that up. This tier 6 male no longer has a breed. Don't care. It's tier 6. We just Imperial it for another chance at phthalite. I've not had good luck. I've Imperialed like 20 horses and I have not gotten a phthalite yet. You can see I got a bunch leveled up. Yes, I have a mythical in there. I'll get to that in a minute. For now, we have this level 30. What is harnessed? You're a tier 8, to 9, you can stay tier 8, tier 8. You're 30, and you're tier 7. And we get the Imperial. Okay, cool. Take you out. And that one was actually a courser. But the problem is getting more horses. So I don't really need a lot of these tier 8 males. I have too many of them, so we do this. And we breed them to the tier 6s just to get out of them. This one I'm actually going to do at the tier 8 level. Breeding. These are all going to be Imperialed anyway. I don't really care too much about it. purely for silver and phthalites. The silver is not going to be so much, but it's just an AFK activity that you don't really need to worry about. So we got both of those breeding. This one is ready to breed, but we'll do it to that one so I can free up more slots. So I'll get rid of all 5 of these horses very quickly, and then I'll have 2 tier 8 males left and a tier 8 female, and then whatever is on the wagon. And if I need to, I can catch more. Yeah, see, I got another 2 more tier 8 males there, and tier 7 female. This one almost went in Courser. I almost got another tier 8 Courser without doing anything. Too bad that at like level 18 I needed 3 more Courser skills, and that's all it needed. It was 16 of 19 on the skill list, and in 11 levels it learned 1 skill. So kind of got unlucky, and that is at 18 to 2000 mastery. Because whenever I'm fully buffed, I run all of this stuff here, and it gives me over 2000 mastery. So I don't know, it didn't do it, and we didn't get a phaelite, so that is sad. The other thing that I needed to do right now, I need to talk about my, whoops, that's not what I want. I need to talk about we're going to check the wagon in, and I need to talk about this horse right here. Spring, my tier 10. Pearl Abyss gave us a free tier 10 horse, which has all skills unlocked and trained at 100%. They also, in the last update, gave us an enhanced stat window for horses, and they increased the horse growth rate from 0.3 to 1.3 to 0.6 to 1.6. So I got the free tier 10, and I trained it up to 30, well 35 at this point, because it ran over, and it already has all the skills. They're all trained, it's all 100, so it matches the tier 10 I had, but it is at 161.9. Max stat would be 170, but it is ACBB. Pretty good. If I go over to the other one, BCCC, so the one I actually leveled myself and created and awoken with the mythical sensors, it's a crap horse. And pretty much all horses previous to this update is going to be crap. You're going to have to retrain all of them. I don't know why it doesn't say... Oh, it didn't say learn because it came with those, right? Right. But, so you're going to want to retrain. So if I go and look at my, I guess it is a terrible horse. BCCC, 162, it was awful. I don't have any more mount skilled, token things, whatever you want to call them, or selectables, and I don't have a way of guaranteeing that it's going to have all the skills. So for now, I'm going to keep this one because it has all the skills unlocked and trained at 100. Same with this. It's a terrible horse in terms of speed, but it has all skills unlocked, and I'm not really missing it. It's fine. The funny thing is, 162... 161.9. My Dine is almost as fast as my Pegasus, which is sad, but, you know, whatever. As I go, I am actually making... I have a bunch of courses. I don't even need to click there. I'll just click here. The horse ranch. So I have 3 females, a male, and another male in terms of coursers. I'm going to push all these to tier 9. I have a ton of stuff. Cronstones, it's 100 per. It's not terribly hard to get them. You can do 100 a day through Pit of Undying, so you can get 1 horse attempt a day. And I have like boatloads. 285 Mysterious Blue Conches, 171 Fruity Arnos, and 174 Brilliant Crimson Flower, and that's not to mention I got 4 mythical sensors, and I got a ton of stuff. So I should be able to do at least get one of those up to tier 10. and we'll train it to 30 and see what the speed's like and if it unlocks skills and stuff. And if it turns out to be better than one of my current horses, the Pegasus or the I may not get rid of the Doom. The Doom was the first horse that I ever made into a courser. I've kept it all the way up. I made a second Doom, and we pushed it to tier 10. So it has a little bit of sentimental value to me. I may just retrain it once I get some resets. I have one mount growth reset hiding in my mail, but I don't have any, and I have plenty of all training coupons and stuff. But I don't have the skill swap tokens, so I'm not able to guarantee getting all 100% of the skills unlocked. So that's why I'm kind of weary about resetting the growth on it, because I'd rather have the skills than a few more percent in speed, because I hardly ever use the Doom anyway, and it's more of a sentimental thing. But that being said, my idea is to train them to tier 9, push a couple of them to tier, maybe one or two to tier 10, and then we're going to Imperial them. Just like is going to happen to this Dine that I trained, the level 48 one that I awakened, because it's worse than the level 35 one that I just trained that Pearl Abyss gave out. And they set it to where if you can't put them on the marketplace, you can't trade them or sell them, so the only thing you can do is Imperial them or keep them. There's no sense in having a stable full of tier 10s, but you can Imperial them. And the one you get free from PA Imperials for 300 million silver. That's kind of crappy. If you awaken your own tier 10 and you Imperial it, it's 18 billion. That's 18 billion silver just sitting there. There's no point in me having 2 Danaes, so unfortunately the one I awoken and recorded like months ago, or however long it was, he's going to the glue factory. Sorry, buddy. It's got to happen. But I have all my gear on the new one, and like I said, it's level 35, and it's pretty fast. So what we're going to do, first of all, I am going to try and do some tier 9 attempts, but I would like the full buff before I Imperial the tier 10 horse, right? It's just how it's going to have to go, and I think that is what I want to do. These LE things are a pain in my... Sorry, I have OCD apparently. That can go there. 1.6. There's that, and we're gonna dump all this other stuff out of my inventory because I need my clear inventory. This. I'm gonna need these. And these, and probably some more, but I think I'm just going to buy them. I'm going to need this because we're going to need the Cron Stones. Oh, and while I was doing alchemy, I made the Sturdy Alchemy Stone. I don't know if I showed that last time or if it happened in between videos. I can't remember, but there it is. I've been buying up Secret Book of Old Moon off the marketplace. Have a value pack ordered, but I haven't got one yet. So there's the extent of that. What else do I need from this place? Probably nothing. We'll probably get like 9 attempts or so out of it. Yeah, we got 6 there. Do we have any more? I can't remember if I did Pit of Undying since I recorded the enhancement stuff. I don't think I have. No. Nope. Coelacanths. That's a good one. I think that's it. But I'm going to buff up. And I think that is all I need. We're going to go to Land of Morning Light. Actually, why is my horse in the middle of... This is turning into a disaster. So, I gotta go over here. I'm going to Land of Morning Light because I have so many trade crates. I want to trade those in, get my silver out of that. Imperial, the tier 10 horse, get my silver out of that. Then I want to go do the horse attempts. And that should be the video. I rambled on about as I saw it happening, and I couldn't stop it. This is the problem I have with using the automatically used sprint. It does not turn, it doesn't do what it's supposed to, and it doesn't stop. It just rams you right off a cliff. Really, horse? We almost went into the well. But I'm going to be dumping all my trade crates right now because I have thousands. And I'm pushing for guru trading as well. And the silver would be nice. I'm not really spending any silver right now, but I am pre-ordering costumes as I can. If I see them go on the marketplace, I do give them a nice little order. Alright. So I'm going to need to open this, and then I'm going to need to get out my trader's clothes, put them on, and I'm going to need life XP. And we've already got that on. We're going to need this. I'm going to need one of these. Okay, there's those three and that. We're going to put this on. I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff, but I think this is going to be as good as we need it right now. What can I get out of this? Do I have a trading one? I don't think I do. No. And we got all of that. That should be fine. I know that there's like a huge amount of let's put one of these on. I don't think there's anything else that I really want to bust right now. This Halloween candy one, I guess we could do, but I think I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. And now we're going to put on... there's always going to be more trade crates, so I'm not really worried about min-maxing full on, but we are going to do as many as we can. Mount inventory, this... We'll get the fish crates done, and then we'll do half of the potato crates. My horse isn't strong enough to do all of them. Alright, we're like Master 22 right now.
Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon.
72 million, I don't care. There's what we're at. Master 22 and 6%. So the idea is to use the potato and the fish crates to get a little bit of extra experience.
You can entrust your more valuable goods to my care as well.
Let's see if we can get 12,001. Yeah, we can. I should go and get the 10% tent buff, but I'm going to be lazy today, and I'm not going to. And I got a whole list of life skill buffs here on my list. Perfume of Swiftness, Verdure Draught, but I'm not going to put those on. We got the Artifact and the Crystal set, and we've got most of it on. So a couple of things is not gonna matter too much. Yeah, we'll miss out on like 10-20% here and there, but that's okay. 100 mil for that. Remember, I had about 300 mil before we started.
You can entrust your more. Have you met some of my brothers? I'm always too swamped with work to see them.
And the idea is to pull as much silver out.
The specialty of Nampo.
This is what I do for my in-game silver versus grinding. We stack up trade crates, we fish, we horse train, process. Now that I have... Okay, we can get a successful bargain now, please. Thank you. Probably not worth the energy that it took to bargain that. Now that I have alchemy up to guru, I can also turn light stones into purified versions.
If you can't trust Doodle, who can you trust? Have you met some of my brothers?
We've still got some trade crates pulling over. So yeah, I've constantly got them going. Now I'm also going to, while I'm buffed, I'm going to do...
Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon.
Oh, freaking heck. Come on. There we go. That's 100 mil off of those.
Yeah. Leave your storage. You must have
Remember, these are pretty good. So I want to talk about the production things. The seal production. Seal production work exactly like trade crates, except for you don't have to actually do anything but set the workers up. It really isn't anything to manage other than swapping out what workshops are going. And I need to check mine, but I've got a bunch of those items that you can craft from the production, and you can transport them, and you can go through the magnets with them, as far as I remember. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna manually. Ooh, 1 point. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of change. Here. I'm gonna see if I can get my production items and take them to Valencia and cash all them in. It may not be very much, but every little bit helps. 350 million from those. And this is all tax-free. You don't have to worry about marketplace tax, so it works very well when you run out of value pack, which we're doing all right on because of the 40,000 hour thing. Still got 80 something days, I think, on the value pack. I think it's like right at 800 mil. We may push 6-7 billion off of this. That'd be good. I'm gonna be rich. Mom, get the camera. We're rich. Bold, careful, and that's another 700 mil. So we pulled in just over 4 billion just off these crates, which is pretty good.
You must have lots of luggage to store after crossing the sea. My legs are still as strong as an ox. Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse.
I usually do this about once a month. 1.6, not bad. About once a month or every few weeks. It depends on how much I process. If I decide to go process, then and I have a bunch of and I have a bunch of materials so that my workers can do the crates very quickly, then I'll change them in. I usually let it stack up to about 20-30,000 or so, and then I trade them in.
Good wares. You can entrust your more valuable goods to my care as well.
All right, cool. Last bit here, and then we're off to the storage keeper in the Seal region. Forget the name of the little town, but. And 1.8. So we got 8 bill off of that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, but we need the storage manager here, which is... Where's he at? This guy, right here. We gotta talk to him. So, we're gonna roll this way. For now, I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So the seal production is here, and looks like one of my shops has stopped. So I've got all these unlocked. I've unlocked all of them. You can re-roll these for one a day, and then you select what shop you want. I've got mine to set so I can get like drop rate, I don't really need the energy recovery or the combat XP, but they're nice. Let's reroll. Okay, so we're getting clay from that. This one I have set on this shop here because I have a chance of getting the combat stuff. The mastery might be nice. I might have to switch that one. This is the important one. It gives life XP 250%. I have yet to get any of those. And then this one's also set to that, so I have a chance at that. But I haven't gotten any of those yet. Now, the production things, we just... it produces wherever you tell it to until it runs out of materials. And the materials are gathered in the green nodes. And like I said, I've got several. So the way I work this is I just kind of click on, because I don't really... I guess I could do those, but the bamboo is being used by other things. Let's see. I don't have any of those or those or those. I need to let my workers stack up some more materials probably before I... So I have that I could do. Those are 177,000. Change workshop. Do this. Set the worker. Set them and forget them. But that's pretty much how it is. Yeah, and we slammed into a fence because it was trying to auto sprint again. And it can't turn a corner when it auto sprints. You'd think after like 10 years the game would have that problem fixed, but they still have yet to do it. I'll just turn auto sprint off. Plus, I didn't have auto sprint on anyway. I had auto use my wagon sprint, but then it also puts the auto use horse sprint on. Dumb. Constantly having to micromanage it. Look at all these Dalashane gifts that I'm facing. Life XP. Trading XP, that's good. That's a good one. And more life mastery, don't need those. So, where is the game going? I think we're going to see an influx of players. Throne and Liberty is crashing and burning because, well, we saw that. They're not adding content. There's nothing to do in that game at in-game. Run 3 dungeons a day. Basically, if you are all done and you've maxed out your character level and you have ran all your contracts, you get 10 contracts a day, which means you can do 2 rounds of contracts. You get 5 dungeons a day, basically. And that's it. Then all that's left to do is, if you have tokens, you can go farm in an open world dungeon. As soon as you're out of tokens, you get no more drops. Okay. And then you can do dimensional trials and farm runs. Well, that's only going to last so long, and then you're going to be out of stuff to do too. There's dynamic events. They're pretty boring. And then there's like world bosses and stuff. You can, I guess, do those if you want. But the game's going downhill very quickly, and nobody is really... They're having problems with that. So I think we're going to see an influx of players. These things don't weigh very much, so I'm just going to grab all them. We're going to port over to Valencia. If it'll let me go through this well. I haven't tested these yet. I don't know if I can go through the well by doing this or not. I need to come over here and talk to all the NPCs and open up the map. Oops, sorry, I hit that thing. So I think the BDO is going to see some more population. I think they are changing things. I think it might see a little bit of positive improvement. So that's a good thing. I also think that in terms of character progress, what I'm doing personally, I am completing life skill missions, basically. I'm getting my life skills up to Guru. Slowly working on that. I've got 3 left, and then it's just sailing and bartering, and those are going to take a very long time. But look, we only got 38% total from all the Master 22 level, so we ended up with not very much experience from those trade crates. I should have buffed more or something, or I just need to be doing more. Eventually, my fishing will level it up. I mean, we only got 9 levels to go. Well, 8.5, give or take. 8 2/3, how about that? But the training is really going to be slow, and then the farming is going to be pretty slow too. So these last 3 life skill levels are just kind of slow, and then the bartering, there isn't much way of boosting that. It's pretty slow too. We'll go here. But it's okay. That's what we're working on. I have to get my life skill tools up to pen, so I'm also working on that. I'm building up silver to do that, and then I'm gonna probably go crazy with it. Then after that, it is Manos Close to pen. I need to farm stones for that.
Did you get used to the desert climate?
And look at that, 400 mil from the production. That's pretty dang good. So we made 8.4 billion because I already had 300 million or so on me. Not a bad haul for doing nothing, really, turning stuff in. But character progress is Manos Tools, then Manos Close. And then all I'll have left as far as life skill progress, as far as gear goes, is the pre-owned accessories going from try on up to eventually deck. I don't know if I'll push for those next or if I'll go back to the combat gear. What does that mean for my combat gear? Well, I need to craft the cups and the crystals for the accessories. I'll probably do the crystals first because the cups I'm on the fence about. Because I don't know how I'm going to handle the accessories, actually. And then the Sovereign, I need to push my Sovereign weapons to pen. Because one's try and one is pry, or base, I can't remember, pry. So try and pry, I need to push both of these to pen. And then eventually the accessories, the Karazeds need to all be pen or higher. I haven't decided if I want to try to raw tap Debos up to pen and trade them for Nov. And just scrap these and use these in the interim. Maybe I'll raw tap everything to Tet and then leave it at that until I can raw tap Debos up to pen and then trade them for Nov, and that's going to skip a lot of Cron stones. I don't know if that's the play. I don't know if it's more expensive going that route or if it's more expensive Cronning these. I have no clue. I haven't really researched it much. I do know I'm going to need Cron stones for the weapons without a doubt, and I do know I'm going to need Cron stones for the pre-owned accessories. Probably the Manos Tools and the Manos Close. So that's a lot of stuff that need Crons. Any way I can avoid Crons, I might end up having to do it. For now, the grinding part of things, the plan is to Histria still. If I grind any, I'm avoiding it at all costs, but Histria gives me sealed black magic crystals, gives me scrolls written in ancient language, gives me a chance at compass parts. So all 3 things I need. I'm going to need memory fragments, I'm going to need magic shards that you get from heating the crystals, and then obviously black stones and that stuff I'm going to need, and then I need the compass parts. So that may just be the place to grind. Of course, it'll be Dekia History. It's a little bit less of a hassle as far as grinding. You just stand at one spot and kill monsters and kind of dodge back and forth. So I may do that. I don't know yet. But I just don't feel like grinding, so I'm avoiding it at all costs. But if I do grind, that's the plan. So I wanted to kind of let everybody in on that. These need to go to mastery, and I still have the training ones on, right? Yes. That is everything that I need. We're gonna Imperial this tier 10. I'm buffed. This gives me a little bit of mastery, right? No, it doesn't. Let's put it on anyway. So, I've got life XP and mastery. I got all the scrolls and masteries and stuff on. What does this give me? It does give me some training mastery, but I don't want to buff it. It's only 30. That's fine. Let's see how much I can Imperial this thing for. So this is my old one. Imperial horse delivery. Look at that. 18.6 bill. So we got 8 bill from that. Let's go here and Imperial it. It hurts. Why does it even give you the option? Alright, 18.6. Plus we get 9 seals, really. Goodbye. And that's all we got. It's 9 seals. We didn't get anything else. We got 18.6. That feels really bad. Like, really bad. Okay, in terms of silver, 18, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. What? 18, 3, 0, 0, 2, 3. Cool. We're at 60. Let's go do some horse attempts. And then call it a day. I need to get back to, oh, I gotta go blacksmith first. I'm sorry, I forgot. I need to get back to fishing, but I have this plan. That's for Kunoichi. I can open that. Let's do extraction. I bought that off the marketplace. Skip animation, extract con, Kuno. And that should be it. Nothing else for Kuno. Good. Extract. Yes. Goodbye. So, we have 993 crons. We got 6 in the bank. Give me 1. And we'll go get those other 6 out of there. And that gives me 10 horse attempts. I don't even know how many I have on a thing, but they have updated this to where you get pities pretty quick now. Like, isn't it max of like 30? Maybe we'll get to tier 9s out of these 10 attempts, and then I can slam I can slam some tier 10 attempts, right? Because I already have 4 mythical sensors. Maybe it'll be a good RNG day, right? I have no clue. But my idea here is, like, look, I bought one costume. So I'll check when we get over here at Stonetail Horse Ranch, but I have an idea for making silver that doesn't involve selling on the marketplace or having a value pack. It's another alternative to, say, AFK fishing. Would be the horse training. So you do this, you collect all of your tier 9 materials, right? All the free ones they give, the ones from the coelacanths every week. You can get just abundant by just playing the game. You get some from farming, you get some from fishing. You know, you can trade seals and stuff for everything. So all that, you're gonna have those. If you were just to sell those materials, yeah, you get money out of it. But you think about it this way: one costume is 9 attempts. If it's a premium costume, like I just traded in, you need 7 more, so it's basically 10 attempts. So you need 3 costumes plus 21 crons. 3 costumes is about 6 billion. So you're looking at like 6.3 billion or so, give or take, because isn't it like 2.1 plus the 21? So it's 60 million plus 2.1 times 3. So it's what, like 6.4 billion per tier 9. If you Imperial them, don't you? If you sell them on the marketplace, don't you get like 8 or 9 billion? So you're making silver there already on the horse marketplace. But if you Imperial them, you don't get quite as much, but you do get a chance at the Phalites. If you go ahead and have mythical sensors laying around like I do, and you put them into making a tier 10, you're gonna have what, 6 and 6. About 13 billion in the horse. I got 18.6, so you're making 5 billion per tier 10 that you Imperial. So you don't have much in it, and it's slow turnaround. All right, let's. One of these I was doing course of this one. This horse is a pain in the butt. How many pities? 0. So it reset. So they lied. You know how I know they lied? Because I've done multiple attempts on this before. Alright. Well, we need to go for a Pegasus. So, we're going to need 50 of you. And 50 of you. We're going to need 5 more Krog stones. I can't spare the 15 or whatever it is. Alright, let's do this. So I thought I had more, but you're looking at per costume, you're getting about 10 attempts. 3 costumes per horse. And if you get it before 30, you're saving money. Alright, let's do attempt number 1. Hopefully we get a Pegasus out of it. Chances are we have to pity this thing. What happened to the animation? What? Did they break deck too? What was that? $25 and $25. I don't like that. I like watching the animation. Let me watch it. Attempt number 2. You know, that way I can see it go gray whenever it fails. 25. Now I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have this stuff saved up. Like I didn't buy any of these. Attempt number 3. Give me a Pegasus. Nope. Alright, so we are going to do another 25 here. We want 50 there, and we're going to do 25. Cancel. Train. Getting ahead of myself, and we're going to do 25 here. Because we want 50-50. Yes. Watch it go, Dine. Painful. We got another 25 here. What can we do? We need 50, so we can do 10. And 10. And 5. No. I want 5 of these. 5 of these. We'll put you at 50, and we'll put you at 50. So I would prefer the Pegasus, and then maybe the Doom. What I'm trying to do is make duplicate tier 10s of the ones I don't have. That lingered, man. I had a problem with this horse before, not wanting to go. This, and let's do 12. 50. Put you in there, and then we'll give you 10 of those. That's good. I like that. So attempt number 6. Yeah, these tannish, reddish, whatever kind of horse they are, I haven't had good luck with them. And now we're gonna have to start dumping other mats in. How about you? I don't want 50. How about 35? Sure. 15. Tip number 7. Not a good one. We may be pitying this thing. Either way, as I get these materials, I'm gonna keep Let me look at something real quick. I'm gonna keep trying these because I need to take these coursers and turn them into tier 9s. What is these? I've got a ton of these I could get Stonetail Father out of. 20 of them gives me 1 Stonetail Fodder. How many do I need? 20, 100, 2,000 of them. But then I have to go trade them in to freaking Liana. Nah. Save it for next time. For now, we do it like this. Watch, it'll awaken as a Dine. If that's the case, I'll train it up and then Imperial it. The idea would be to get a male and female. Well, that's pretty much all it's gonna happen. So, we got enough to get the other last 2 out of this, and then we'll move on. But I got a feeling that neither one of these is gonna go. $169%. Yeah, this will be the last one for today. Yeah, 10 fails in a row. That didn't feel good. I don't have any more cron stones. So there's 1 costume down. We're at 3% now. So realistically, 2 more costumes and this guy will be awakened. And of course, I'm gonna have to farm up some more materials. That is basically how it goes. If it ends up being a tier 9 unicorn, we will train it to 30 and it will be Imperialed, and that'll give me a higher chance to get a Phaelite, and it'll give me more silver. If it's a Pegasus, I'll train to 30 and save it to get the other gender that I need to turn it into a tier 10, because I want to back up tier 10 so I can try and train it and get better stats. Same with the Doom. But the Doom that I currently have has more sentimental value, so I don't think that I'll do that. So really what I'm pushing for is a male and female tier 9 Pegasus, so that I can remake my current one that I'm riding on, because it's kind of slow. And then all the other tier 9s will just be leveled up to be Imperialed. I need the Phaelites. That's all I got. This video took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I got my silver out of my trade crates. I got my silver out of my tier 10. Showed off how I have a plan to make silver through horse training while I'm leveling the horse training up. Now I could just go and brute force horse train and just catch horse after horse and turn them in. And register them and then sell them, and just do that over and over again for hours on end. I don't want to do that, so that's not what I'm doing. I'm leaving it AFK horse training, and then I'm filling my wagon with tier 6s when I need them, breeding them up to tier 8s, training the tier 8s, breeding them, imperialing the ones that don't have any more breeds, siphoning off the ones that become coursers and sending them the Stonetail so that I can turn them into tier 9s. If I get the tier 9s I need, we will push them to 10. If not, then they're going to be trained up to 30 for more training XP, and then dumped to the Imperial for a chance at Phaelites or and silver, not ore. But everything is geared towards leveling the training skill up and getting some silver for the time that I'm doing it. It's not as much as fishing. It's not nearly as efficient leveling training this way, but it's only 50%, and I don't want to put in a ton of effort at 50%. Next week, maybe I'll do some horse catching, but we're already at Master 14, so really, I'm not going to get antsy about leveling until I hit like Master 20 or so, and that may take forever. But, you know, that's fine. I'm not hurting for silver, and every level you go up with the training, you get here it is right there. You collect silver when using horse or breeding markets. So yeah, and the Imperial, you get higher Imperial silver whenever you have a higher level, I believe. I don't think mastery affects it for the horses. Yeah. But the Imperial Steed is good. You get a bunch of materials from that, so that's what I'm going to level up now. I'm going to set up the horse training and do that, and then you guys will see this. I also don't have very good horse training pets. This is my horse training pet because I got life XP on those, and horse training on 2 of them, and then this guy has the actual mount XP on it. So doing what I can in between
There's nothing quite like it.
everything else. But I did want to show that I was trading in my tier 10. I still have a tier 10. I just was getting rid of the one that I had made myself to trade for the silver. And it sucks. It had a little bit of sentimental value, but there's nothing to do with the other one, and you can't Imperial the free one for very much. It's only 300 mil, so it's just a waste. You might as well keep it. Once these are bred, I'll sell them off, reassess, reset my wagon, but that's pretty much what I'm doing these days. And wasted materials and looking at the market, pre-ordering market stuff. This. Get rid of that other meal that I had on. And in case you're wondering, here is my horse trainer loop. You can go all the way out here and be still in the safe zone and go there and be in the safe zone. If you get it set up correctly, the wagon will actually just turn around perfectly and never leave the safe zone, so you don't have to worry about it. And it slows down like it's supposed to. See, it never leaves the safe zone. Turns right around. And it's a straight shot, so you don't really have to worry about it messing up with the sprint, like the wagon rush or whatever, the force rush for the forest path wagon. And I think I showed this off last time. I upgraded my gear to +7, and I used my memory fragments I had left over to repair it, so I actually have quite a bit of durability now. But the speed, it's not great. +10 would be better, but you know, what can you do? One last look at the stats. There's my training stats. So I get 36% more for the horse learning skill. And I get higher minimal movement speed, 29%. And then the important thing is I went with mastery because you get mount XP +76. And I need probably to change this back to life XP. I'm still over 21, so it doesn't really matter. Because once you hit 2,000, you don't get a huge amount. So, mount XP is 7688. Not bad. So, we're going to level up the Imperial and trade it in, and maybe I'll get a Lumen Trace. And then we'll only have the Phalites to get, and then it'll be good. But doubtful, but we can still be hopeful. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of how I do the horse training and what I'm doing for silver. Aside from AFK fishing, I get tired of setting my fishing up. You know, I like to diversify. The fun part is going to be when I get done with the training, and then I won't have much of that as far as AFK to do. We're going to actively probably have to level the farming. The trading will get done when it gets done. We'll start fishing again, and it'll start leveling itself up slowly. But the bartering, we're going to be semi-AFK bartering non-stop until we get Guru Barter. That's going to suck. At least I have a Carrick already, but it's still going to suck. So I'm out of here, and I'll see you in the next one. I know it was a little long-winded, but since I kind of skipped and I was late with the video, I figured that's fine. You guys kind of listen to me in the background anyway, and my voice is going, so that's fantastic. It's starting to hurt. So, got any questions? Post them down below. I'll answer them if I can. Maybe if not, maybe somebody else will have the answer that sees the video. But as always, until next time.